Yo, what is up, guys? Today we're going to watch a video about vaping and if it's too good to be true. In my opinion, yes, it's too good to be true. I struggled with nicotine addiction and I got rid of it this past like month and a half, and I've been better off without it. Even vaping's addicting, even without the nicotine, so I think it's too good to be true. But hey, let's get into this video and stay tuned till the end.
What's this? Oh, it's only the best calendar we ever made. Vaping is kind of amazing. Finally, a less bad alternative to smoking. It delivers one of the most popular drugs in the world, nicotine. It may improve your attention, concentration, memory, reaction time, and endurance. It can reduce anxiety and stress and help you relax and enhance your mood. Nicotine also suppresses hunger, making it easier to maintain or lose weight. And it's simply fun to put a thing in your mouth and get a little kick. Compared to other stimulants, nicotine's effect doesn't come at the same high price for our bodies. It's also crystal clear that vaping is way less harmful than smoking. Smoking delivers, well, hot smoke and extremely toxic particles directly into your lungs.
I knew that because I used to smoke as well.
Causing serious damage all over your body right away. But we'll purely focus on nicotine vapes in this video. Okay, sure, nicotine is one of the most addictive substances we know, but vaping on its own seems kind of okay. So, is it really that bad if you do it?
Yes. It's kind of the same but different. It doesn't give you the same smell as smoking cigarettes do, but at the same time, it does infect the airflow to your body.
Well, we should find out quickly. While in the West, smoking is slowly falling out of fashion, especially among teens, vaping has become a growing epidemic. In 2023 in the UK, 20% of children had tried vaping at least once. In the US, 8% of all students are currently vaping regularly. 1 in 4 of them do it daily, and almost all of them use vapes with flavors. So how does vaping work, and what does it do to your body? How does vaping work?
Did that last one say smoky chicken?
Vaping work.
Smoky chicken.
And what does it do to your body?
No, that's crazy, that's crazy.
How does vaping work? A vape is basically a small tank of liquid heated up by a metallic coil that vaporizes it. The major ingredient in most vape juice is propylene glycol and glycerol, the main chemicals in smoke machines.
I see now. That's disgusting.
Which are also used in countless chemical processes, from food like candy and baking mixes to cosmetics, paints or plastics. Then there are the nicotine salts containing the magic and dozens of different flavor
Eugenol, lactone, benzaldehyde, menthol.
molecules. When you pull on a vape, the metal coil heats up and turns the liquid into the vapor you inhale. Vapor sounds kind of nice, harmless and pleasant, but vapes don't produce actual vapor, but a heated mist of aerosol, a warm, sticky substance made out of large molecules and microscopic particles mixed with air.
That makes sense why I be spitting so much when I used to vape.
The best thing to compare it to is inhaling warm body spray. When you take a hit, billions of aerosol particles cover your mouth and tongue, making you taste pleasant stuff and enter into your lungs. They reach your alveoli, little air sacs where the breathing happens. Here, the nicotine passes into your bloodstream and is transported into your brain to cause all the pleasant effects. And here, the complications begin. What's actually in your vape? The scary answer is that we don't really know. Studies found that vape liquids can be thousands of very different mixes of many dozens of substances.
They got chili peppers over there, they got bananas over there, they got hot dogs right there. That's it.
The majority were not even mentioned on the label. This seems almost unbelievable, but the vaping industry is much less regulated than you'd think. We know that many official substances in vapes are technically safe. Kinda. They're used in cosmetics, medicine or food and have been extensively tested. Most are safe to eat or put on your skin. But that's not the same as breathing them in. Cinnamaldehyde found in cinnamon oil kills cells and causes genetic damage when inhaled. Benzaldehyde, found in almonds or apples, has a fruity taste and is common in cherry, berry, chocolate or mint-flavored vapes. As a gas, it irritates the respiratory tract.
See, there it is. Causes you breathing fucking malfunction.
What's worse is that we don't know what many substances in vape juice do if heated up. The longer you inhale and the hotter the core gets, the more chemicals in the juice change. Molecules merge or break down, creating new compounds with unknown consequences. When propylene glycol and glycerol are heated too much, they decompose and turn into harmful molecules. This can happen when the liquid runs out or the core gets too hot. You'll probably notice this because your vape will taste weird or burnt. If this happens, you should stop right away. And it gets worse. When the metal core is heated up, it releases metal particles. Studies found aluminium, boron, calcium, iron, copper, magnesium, zinc, lead, chromium, nickel and manganese in the vapor, all of which vary from really bad news to straight up toxic and can cause lung irritation, chronic bronchitis and shortness of breath in the short term. Nickel can also cause cancer when breathed in. All of these mysteries.
Bro, I'm starting to think now. Why would anybody want to vape when you could just smoke and have less of that?
Substances also interact with each other in new and exciting ways. In bad ways, we don't know yet. What do we know about the health effects of vaping? What does vaping do in your body? The elephant in the room is that we don't know exactly how bad vaping is, since it's only been around for about 10 years. Also, most studies on health effects in humans focused on smokers who switched to vapes. We do know for sure that smoking is orders of magnitude more harmful. If you smoke, switching to vaping will reduce your risk of disease massively. If you smoke, please switch to vaping. But these studies also muddy the water a bit. What if you never smoked and started to vape? In the short term, a significant portion of vapers develop poor breathing symptoms, coughing, extra mucus production, shortness of breath, wheezing, throat and chest pain. But the truth is, we simply don't know what will happen in the long term. The first larger-scale study on vaping with non-smokers only started in 2024. It'll take years before we can say anything with confidence. We can make careful.
But vaping's been around for a hot minute. What? I knew about vaping since like 2017. And that's like 7 years, bro. No shot.
Assumptions, but take them with a grain of salt. Your lungs are made from very sensitive tissue and were never meant to deal with trillions of aerosols, chemicals and metals. What goes into your lungs generally stays in them forever, which is why smokers' lungs are dark and dirty. It seems that vaping activates the immune system, which tries to clean up the aerosols. This causes inflammation and fluid seeps into the lungs, while the cells guarding their entry produce extra mucus you have to cough out. Some of them may even die. Vaping also may cause stress all over your body. It may increase your heart rate and blood pressure, lower blood oxygen or stiffen and clog up your blood vessels. It may create oxidative stress, which has all sorts of bad effects on your organs and may potentially cause many different diseases over time. Does this increase your risk of strokes, heart diseases, lung diseases, or cause cancer? Again, we don't know. Maybe it causes damage, but something else will kill you before vaping does. Maybe it will make you sick. But all we have right now is maybe. We're conducting one of the largest medical experiments in history. If you are vaping, you're a test subject. Too much of the wonder drug. What's new about vaping is the sheer amount of nicotine it delivers into your system. For most people, it's kind of hard to smoke 20 plus cigarettes a day because smoking is pretty harsh. As vaping is less aggressive and doesn't smell bad, you can do it inside and constantly for hours. It's easy to go through an entire vape a day. They shower your brain in extremely high nicotine doses, which makes them extremely addictive.
I'm not gonna lie, I might not have gone through a whole vape in a day, but sure enough, I've gone through a vape inside of like 3 days before. Like even like the pod ones for like 20,000 puffs. It says. Well, let me continue the video.
For teens, this may be very bad. During your teenage years, your brain is developing and your nicotine receptors are especially active. They're directly linked with your reward system and thus how you feel about yourself and your life. Nicotine may change brain development by overstimulating the nicotine receptors. Again, the science is pretty annoying here with loads of caveats. Nicotine in teens has been linked to cognitive deficits, hyperactivity, reduced impulse control, deficits in attention and cognition, and mood disorders. But there's a chicken and egg problem. Did nicotine cause this, or are people with a tendency for emotional dysregulation just more likely to use it? There have been studies that suggest nicotine is a gateway drug, making it more likely to develop other addictions. But this is
They're stretching it now. They're stretching.
it's been largely rejected. Instead, it seems people
Yeah, I was about to say, saying that nicotine's a gateway drug for alcohol, weed, cocaine, and bro, heroin's crazy. That's
develop other addictions. But this has been largely rejected. Instead, it seems people who are generally more likely to take risks tend to do more risky things. They're more likely to get addicted to smoking, alcohol or cannabis, hard drugs or gambling. This doesn't make vaping any less addictive, it just means that it's probably not the cause of other addictions. Where the science is pretty solid is that most people have a bad time when quitting nicotine. Nicotine is one of the most addictive substances we know and comes with a wide range of really unpleasant physical withdrawal symptoms. You can be on edge and experience intense craving for nicotine, unpleasant mood swings and anxiety. You can have difficulty sleeping, fatigue and headaches, and trouble concentrating. It can be harder to experience joy and to deal with stress, and it can make depression worse. Without nicotine, your suppressed appetite comes back, and since some people compensate by eating more, they put on weight. All of this makes quitting nicotine extremely hard. On top comes psychological addiction that can be intense since vaping is extremely habit-forming. The good news is that these symptoms are entirely reversible. It takes about 72 hours for the nicotine to leave your body, and the worst withdrawal symptoms fade out or stop entirely in a few weeks.
True.
Conclusion.
I would say my withdrawals stop after 2 weeks. You just gotta stick to it. Stick to it.
The problem with vaping is that it's too good. It tastes great, it's pleasant and stimulating, but it also supercharges nicotine and makes it even more addictive.
Yep.
Every smoker who switches from cigarettes to vapes is a win for global health. But this is where the benefits end. Vaping has already hooked a significant portion of the younger generations to nicotine, and that's really bad news. It's kind of unfair to expect young people to resist vaping by providing information about how bad it is or might be. Scaring people straight is a bad strategy. If you're addicted to nicotine, you use it to fight stress. And if you stress someone out by telling them that the thing they use to fight stress is bad, they do the thing to fight the stress you're causing them.
True.
Basically, humans developed a new way to make one of the most addictive substances that was on the decline attractive to millions of teens by making it taste like bubblegum. Vaping is still very new, and we still have a chance to curb this new global addiction before it gets out of control.
It's already out of control. We're screwed.
Making decisions that affect your health is hard enough.
Whoa. Whoa. Nice try, buddy. Nice shot. You didn't catch me with your ads. Hey, but that was a great ass video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to leave the link for this video in my description below. And hey, thanks for watching till the end. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day, night, or evening, or afternoon. Yeah. See ya.